1. I'm home.
Welcome home, dear. How did it go today?
Not bad. How about you?
Oh, I had a bad time at work today. I'm so angry at Henry.
What did he do?
Well, you know I used up my vacation time last spring when Sally was in the hospital, and you had that overseas trip just when Marcy was going to graduate and all.
Sure, everything just happened at once.
You know how it was. So I just asked Henry if I could have my vacation early, and he said no problem. And so I didn't think it was any big deal. But now...
What happened?
You know how Jiro is going to finish school in a couple of weeks. Well, I thought that would be a good chance to take him and the boys to the coast for a few days because you can take some time off then. So I thought I'd just ask Henry if he can spare me for a few days in the middle of August.
That's a good idea. We can...
But wait a minute. You know what he said? He said that I didn't have any more vacation time coming. I had used up all my vacation last spring, and he couldn't spare me at all in August because everyone else was going on vacation then, even for a few days.
2. Well, I don't know.
Dad, I really think it's the best thing for you.
But it's expensive.
Don't worry about the money. Haven't we always taken care of you and Mom?
Well, you've been very kind, son, and we appreciate it, that's for sure.
So don't you think that this is a good chance? And Mom would like it too.
Well, I don't know. We haven't ever been so far before.
Don't be silly. In this day and age, it's nothing. You just get on a plane, same as if you're going to Florida.
Well, maybe so, but it'll cost a lot of money.
I'm telling you, don't worry about the money. Besides, it's a tour, so it's not expensive at all. And think of the places you'll see.
Never been to such places before.
That's the reason we'd like you to go. You and Mom would have a wonderful time.
3.
I don't know. It's a big step to take.
Come on, it'll be great. Think of all you can see.
I don't know. Living with strangers for a year, I'm not sure I can do it.
Jiro will be there, and he's no stranger. He's been living in your room for a month.
Yeah, I know. But I've never met his family, and besides, all their customs are different. I'll have to take my shoes off in the house and take baths and...
You never wear your shoes anyway, and maybe a bath once in a while won't hurt you.
But I don't know any of the language. How am I going to get around or do anything?
One reason you're going is to learn the language. And besides, everybody in Japan speaks some English. Jiro said so.
Maybe I should give it a try.
If it doesn't work out, you can always come back home. At least you'll have a year off school.
4. D in math, D in science, C in history. I think you've got some explaining to do, young man.
There's nothing to explain, Dad. I just hate math and science.
I don't care whether you like them or not. You have to learn them, and that's all there is to it. How do you expect to get into a decent college with grades like these?
Why don't you look at my music grade? I got an A.
And what are you going to do with an A in music? How's it going to help you find a job? Listening for details. Homestay Mother's instructions.
Aki, this will be your room, and I hope that you'll be comfortable here. Feel free to use all of the closet and dresser space for your clothes and other things. We want you to feel very much at home with us here. The bathroom is just down the hall, and, maybe I should tell you a little bit about an American-style bath. I'm afraid it's not the same as in Japan. You see, there aren't any drains in the floor, so all the water has to stay inside the bathtub. Please try not to get any water on the floor because it could ruin it and the ceiling downstairs. There's a shower too, of course, so whichever you prefer to take, a shower or a bath, is fine. Something else I think you'll find different from Japan is where to leave your shoes. We don't keep our shoes downstairs in the hall by the door. So if you keep your shoes and things on the floor of your closet in your room, that'd be great. It's okay if you don't want to wear your shoes in the house, but just keep them in your room. Let's see, what else can I tell you? We all get up around 8 because my husband George goes to work and Bobby is going to day camp this summer. So we eat breakfast about 8:30. I think this should work out well with your schedule because it will give you plenty of time to catch the bus at the corner and be on time for your 9:30 class. We eat dinner around 6:30, so you'll have time in the afternoons to take advantage of activities at school and spend some time with the people you meet. After dinner, maybe we could clean up together, and you could tell me all about your day. That'll give us a nice chance to visit. Bobby helps me out, too, but then he tries to slip away and go outside to play with his friends for a little while. I'm sure, though, with you here, he won't want to leave as quickly.
Strategies for listening. Understanding common responses. 1.
We're going to Europe next summer.
No kidding. I wish I could go with you.
2. Tell you what, I'll pay for the drinks and you pay for the taxi home.
Suits me. It'll be nice to go back by cab.
3.
How do you like this coat?
I wouldn't be caught dead in it. I can't believe anyone would want to buy that thing.
4.
People say he's a good singer.
You could have fooled me. He has a terrible voice. 5.
They say the price of land may go down.
Forget it. It's been going up and up for years.
6. Professor Williams speaks rather fast.
You can say that again. I've never heard anybody speak so fast.
7.
Going to the concert tonight?
You bet. My favorite band will be playing.
8.
Sorry I'm late. Just as I was leaving, I got a call from my teacher.
No big deal. I've only been waiting 10 minutes. Responding. Showing support. 1.
Jean's been in Mexico for 2 weeks now, and we haven't heard from her at all yet. We're so worried. She must have had an accident or something.
2.
None of us smoke, so we'd prefer our guests not to. I hope that won't be a problem for you.
3. I'm thinking of taking a business course. 4.
I don't bother to watch TV anymore. The programs are so bad.
5. I'm tired of studying. I'll never pass this test. 6.
We've decided to hold a garage sale to clear out all our junk.
7.
The interview went very badly. I don't think I'm going to get the job.
8.
This letter's for you. I'm afraid I opened it by mistake. I hope you don't mind.
1.
Jean's been in Mexico for 2 weeks now, and we haven't heard from her at all yet. We're so worried. She must have had an accident or something.
Oh, I'm sure she's okay.
2.
None of us smoke, so we'd prefer our guests not to. I hope that won't be a problem for you.
Oh, no, not at all. That's fine with me.
3. I'm thinking of taking a business course.
That's a great idea. Good for you.
4.
I don't bother to watch TV anymore. The programs are so bad.
Yes, they sure are.
5. I'm tired of studying. I'll never pass this test.
Sure you will. Just keep at it.
6.
We've decided to hold a garage sale to clear out all our junk.
Now, there's a good idea. Can I help?
7.
The interview went very badly. I don't think I'm going to get the job.
Oh, I'm sure you will. 8.
This letter's for you. I'm afraid I opened it by mistake. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, no, that's fine. Don't worry.
Listening variety. The world of radio. 1. Up 3 points in light trading at 85.5. KBC unchanged at 183.25. Mellor fell 2 points to 70.5. Acarta up 1 point to 55.25. 2.
And this song is to Norman from Betty Sue with all her heart. And she hopes he remembers the time at the game. And Bob wants to dedicate this song to Jenny on her birthday. And a happy birthday, Jenny, from all of us here in the big studio at
3.
Pileated woodpecker is found from Canada to the southern United States. The red-headed barbet is found from Costa Rica to northeastern Peru. The bar-tailed trogon is found from Mexico to Brazil. The barn owl is found nearly worldwide. The American dipper is found from Alaska and western Canada to
4. 437. 438. 439. 440. 441. 442. 443. 444. 5.
Are you stuck in a dead-end job? No future to look forward to? Never-ending days of long hours and low pay? Get a start on your future and learn a valuable skill or trade at Performance Trade Academy. They have classes on computers, electronics, drafting.
6.
I'm calling about my problem with my relatives.
How can I help you?
Well, I come from a big family, so I've got a lot of relatives, aunts, uncles. I don't know how many cousins and second cousins.
What exactly is your problem?
Well, you see, there's all this family, and whenever the holidays come around or there's a birthday or something, well, they kind of get together, you know what I mean?
I'm not sure that I do.
Well, it's like kind of, they always get together, and then they talk about...
7. It's one of the most exciting days in college basketball. By late tonight, the NCAA tournament final contenders will be known. Still to be decided are the champions of 5 major conferences. Syracuse takes on Connecticut in the Big East, Virginia against Georgia Tech in the ACC, Alabama against Ole Miss in the SEC.